This here. And wait. Oh wait. And let's just hide that. Oh, okay. And if I go to comments, you can do it here. I think I'm live. I hope so. I must be live. I think live view with comments shows up on the screen as an example. Click on the comments to show on screen. Oh, okay. Hey everybody, it's me. I don't know if you can hear me. It's the real DMC Bennett. I'm actually outside. I know there's nobody out here that's actually watching because it's still the afternoon, but it is a Friday, so I'm out here with the stray cats and with you guys. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. Probably see if I can share something with you. Let me see, share my screen. Let me see if I can share my screen. Share a tab. Window. Wait. Okay, let's see. Boy, there's a lot I have to learn. But at least you're gonna screen sharing was canceled. Make sure okay. But eventually you're gonna learn with me. So we're gonna be learning together. That's how I look at it. We're gonna learn together. At the same time I'm doing this, I'm actually waiting for my lunch to get here. I hope everybody's doing fine. I hope everybody is doing okay. Let me see. I'm trying to actually I want to know, can you actually share this out while it's on live? Oh, it's unlisted. That's why. That's why you can't see nothing. You are live, baby girl. Meet and greet. Let's see if we can make this public. See what's gonna actually going on. See what's going on. Aha! Now it's public. So that means anybody and everybody can actually just watch me. Hey, how y'all doing? It's me in my backyard. Said it was supposed to rain, but it hasn't rained yet. And I'm here waiting for my food. So at the same time, I'm trying to go over like a few things here. I actually want to show you my screen, but trying to figure out how can you go ahead and do that. It says share your screen. Screen sharing is easier with two monitors, which I don't have two monitors. Screen sharing works best on a good computer. I have my laptop, so because I wanted to show y'all some stuff. Choose what to share with. Oh, okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into YouTube. Maybe that might be it. YouTube. I like Tisa Tells, so we're gonna put up something from Tisa Tells because I want to know what's going on with the Diddy case. So, and I know she's always filled with a lot of information. There's a few others, but the one I like to listen to is Tisa. So let's go to Tisa Tells, and let's see. This was put up probably like a while ago. Now it's now playing. So Let's do this.
The phone records, they have the flight records, they have the credit card receipts, they have everything, right? They have everything. She admitted to being Diddy's mule. Diddy's mule, that is a predicate offense for RICO. Not only is Jane Doe, right? Not only is Jane Doe a victim, but she was also Diddy's mule, and he
Oh, there you
made
go.
her perform in his RICO act. She also named the
I
co-conspirators.
like her.
She named the co-conspirators that are going to either have to flip or testify on Diddy's behalf, okay? Esteban Conoda said, Yana, Yana, Yana. Now, I do want to say this,
I
right? And
like
this is just a
her.
woman. I know
I
that
really
Diddy's
like
team want to
her.
be like, that's just what they did in their personal lives. That's just what they did. As a woman, you cannot convince me that there was a woman on earth that consistently, over almost 3 years, let you use and abuse her body like that, right?
Nope.
Um, Hold on a second. That can let you use or abuse your body like that. Listen, the potent partners that the prosecution is sick of the prostituting. They are. I do not believe. She said, Jeannie said that she had to beg that ninja to let her use a condom. And these are all people that she thought were
Wow.
dirty, right? One person she described, it sounded like he just grabbed a homeless person off the street and said,
Oh
here,
no.
put this in your mouth. And she was like, can I use it, whatever? And each time Diddy said no. Do men and women somehow think that because somebody is paying your rent, you are going to allow them consistently to have
Nope.
complete control of your body? On top of that, with Jane Doe,
No.
I do find her really, really believable that she said, listen, at first, how you doing? At first, I was down with the rah-rah. At first, I was down with this. At first, I was down with that. But Jeannie actually came through and she said, but then after that, she's like, I can't do this. She said she was always crying. She was always sick. But when they paint a picture, it's not, it's actually really sad. It's like you thought you were in a relationship, Jane Doe. Victim number two thought she had a boyfriend. Victim number two thought she had somebody that loved her. Victim number two didn't realize that you were literally, you were also a little, you were a sex worker, but you got paid the lowest. She said that she, at one point, she was meeting like so often. Also, I want to know what's going on with the La Armitage Hotel in Beverly Hills, because that's where they were having a lot of their hotel nights. That's Diddy, when he turned into Brother Love, he rebranded Freak Offs and put it in hotel nights. But they said they were having all that stuff at the La Armitage in Beverly Hills. That lets me
Wow.
know. That lets me know. That lets me know that I know people in the La Armitage got some stories to sell. I will say they are discreet because they still haven't opened their mouth. Dorothy Martin said, what's done in the dark always comes to light. Exactly. But here's another thing.
Mhm.
Diddy's team is ridiculous. They are trying to pin this as it's just personal life. When you hear her stories, there is not a woman on earth that will consistently let her body be abused like that.
Okay. I need to just you gotta bear with me because I'm going back and forth and I'm trying to maneuver with this. Now, I gotta say, this is the reason why I like Tisa Tells because she more paints a picture while telling the story, while telling what actually is going on. And it's so true that it seems from how she explains it that Diddy was actually trying to be more like a pimp, hemp. Well, if you can't say pimp, you gotta say hemp or whatever. I don't more like a pimp because if you look at how pimps are, first they try to sell you a dream, try to mold you into try to like woo you in and then turn you out, which made it to a point of doing things for his own pleasure, which is that's really he's really mentally sick. That's my opinion from what I'm getting. That's why I like Tisa Tells, because she actually, when she tells it to you, she really paints the picture that you can actually see it playing in your head of exactly what went down with Diddy and this girl. And just by hearing it, it's just totally sickens the mind. Sickens actually sickens my mind. So what I'm gonna do, I'm play a little bit more what she has to say. Go ahead, Tisa. I really like when you know when you do your stuff. Hold on.
She said that sometimes he would make her have marathons. Doesn't it mimic what Cassie says? Where the victim
Marathon.
too said, she said that the victim said that it was a marathon where it would
Marathon.
be one person, two person, three person. She said after the
Wow.
second guy, she literally had to physically go to the bathroom and throw up. And instead of letting her rest, Diddy would be like, "Oh, it's good you got it all out. Now come on, get back in there." She wasn't allowed
What
to
kind
stop.
of man is
She
this?
was not allowed to eat. She had no control, and she felt she had to do this.
I knew maybe it was just me. I know back in the days from seeing a person that wears shades all the time and stuff like that, he just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. Something about him just rubbed me the wrong way. For him now, for all this to come out, for him to be acting like that towards me, those are signs of somebody grooming somebody. First, they want to wine and dine them at the beginning, and then after that, as soon as they get you on the hook, that one little hook, and then from there, from when they got you on a hook, and then you can't, it's like you can't move or go no more. Now he's like doing, oh my gosh, this is like crazy. This is crazy. This is mad, 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 mad crazy. Wait, hold on. I gotta play some more. Hold on.
This one, because she felt like she loved this man, and two, she honestly felt like she had no other choice because Diddy did the same thing he's always done to every woman he's with. Latrice Strong, thank you so much for the super chat. Diddy, let me tell you something. Diddy does the same thing he always does with every woman. This is my opinion. He jumps into their life. He wines and dines them, right? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Lisa M, how you doing? He jumps in. He wines and dines them. He got them twerking on yachts. He got them having a party. It's all this. She said in the beginning she fell in love with them because it was like passion is love making. And I was like, not from what I heard, Tootsie Roll, but maybe he gave really, really good hugs, right? Liz King said, "I'm disgusted by it all." In other news, thanks for keeping us updated. Thank you so much. And Willette
Wow.
Smith said, I be here for ready for
Wow.
when you come on. Sean used her slow, yes, and was like the money he gave her before
This
he
is
was getting it back.
crazy.
Exactly. But isn't that what he did with Cassie
He
too?
needs he needs
Hear me out
really
on this,
needs
right?
a lot of help.
Diddy is that type, it's that Detroit pimp shit, right? That's the only way I
There
can
you
describe it.
go.
He
Thank you.
came in
That's
on his stuff,
pimping.
right? The lover
He is
boy.
a
He
pimp.
literally bought everything, this and that, throwing money up. He's getting you used to the lifestyle. Say what you want. Who doesn't want to be comfortable? He's getting you to this. He comes in, the man of my dreams. He's kind, he's loving, he's respectful. He only wants it to be me and him. He's in my face. And that man's a billionaire? Baby, sign me up. It really feels
Wow.
like you did the Sierra prayer. But then Diddy's real intentions
Wow.
actually comes in. He only does it till he gets comfortable enough to be like, yo, you ever think about bringing somebody else in? And the minute, I will say one thing, the difference between Cassie is, I guess he was still setting up his little freak off stuff, right? The minute she said,
Really?
yeah, I'm down for it. He literally had her in a hotel not even 2 hours later. He had that mofo in the back, just waiting in his little stripper gear, just waiting to actually come out and do the show. And she said she felt like
Hope
she
y'all
opened
can
a
hear me
Pandora's box
at the
because
same
once she
time.
said yes, they never had smacks outside of it. Now, one thing we actually do need to talk about, right? Golda A. Well, I can't talk about that right now. We'll talk about that afterwards. Like Golda A, thank you so much for the super chat. And you, Info, said this is pivotal for Black culture. Diddy is behind a brand, a party, and bull, a segment of society to mimics his in behavior. Let me tell y'all something, right? First of all, I agree with you. Before we get into the details, I agree with you, use Info, because I think it's the end of an era. You are not allowed to do this anymore. And the funny thing is, you think about the way, like, especially the entertainment industry, they've always been on that bullshit. Remember that one song?
Wait a minute. She hit something right there. Look, It is the end of that era. I mean, before the internet, before social media and stuff like that, a lot of industry people used to abuse. I mean, used to abuse the authority of trying to get people on trying whoever can sing, act, dance and stuff like that. They kind of use their ability to actually get them on to actually get them to do what they want to do and not even helping them doing like I've seen it. I've seen it before. I've seen this before. But now, since we have like right now, how I'm talking to you, we have the phones, we have the cameras, we got all this equipment that's actually being enhanced. That it's not happening anymore. It's like how she said, it's a time of a new era. It's not going to happen anymore. So all that means that all of y'all people that's in the limelight, that has the ability to get somebody signed to anything, I mean, from modeling to acting, from modeling to acting, to singing, to dancing, to playing sports, all that stuff, all that is dead right now, because it's not there. It's like you have too much stuff out there that's now it's stopping it. They're cutting it out. They're cutting it out. It's done. So if you're in a high place thinking that you can get away with a lot of stuff, no more crossing them T's and dotting them I's, because you might as well start doing squeaky clean, or something, or something to that extent, because your days are done. I mean, done, 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 done. And on top of that, done. That's all I gotta say. Now I'm gonna do, hold on. I need to come right back. I probably might have to end this and then come right back afterwards. So listen, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this and then I'm gonna come back live after I have my lunch and brunch, lunchable. And yeah, just send me some comments. I want to find out what you're thinking about this. I mean, I want to pick somebody's brains. You know, I like to be devil's advocate and stuff like that. So I want to see whoever's on that same thinking level to play devil's advocate on both sides. I want to find out what you actually think. Totally. I mean, the floor is open. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this now, and then I'll be back afterwards. Okay? Peace. Hold on.